Hello everybody, how's it going? I wanted to answer a question that I get asked all the time on my lives, and that question is, what is my favorite fragrance note? Or if I have some favorite fragrance notes. And long story short, the answer is no. I used to say cardamom because I loved the way that it smelled in La Nuit de l'Homme, with Layton. But after smelling several other things with cardamom and being let down each time, I came to the conclusion that it's not about the notes and the fragrances, but about the way that they're blended. And of course, the notes matter, but what I mean is I don't look for notes that I like and then pick fragrances from that, because for example, like let's take a note like pepper. I didn't think I'd enjoy pepper that much, but with the way it's blended in some of these fragrances, I can't get enough of it. And the perfect example of a fragrance that I thought would be perfect to my liking was Galloway by Parfums de Marly. I smelled this before looking at the notes, which I usually do in my first impression videos, but I was shocked when I saw the notes in this fragrance because it definitely looked like something that I would love no problem. This looked like my typical favorite type of scent, like, a clean, nice fragrance. But this ended up being one of my least favorite Parfums de Marly fragrances. And if you're somebody that looks at notes and you pick fragrances that way and it works for you, that's awesome. And I wish it was the same for myself. But I mean, let's take something like vanilla, right? Vanilla is very common in a lot of fragrances. People always ask me for the best vanilla recommendations and stuff. But it's like you can have 5, 10 different vanilla scents with the same notes, but they will not smell exactly the same from each other. Not even just exactly, but some of them are so different. There's such a contrast, you know what I mean? So for me, the way it's blended matters way more than looking at the notes on paper. Another example is a really popular scent from Mugler called Angel. It has like 30 notes in it, and most of those notes I love. Like there's some chocolate in it. The white floral's not a big fan of. There was some caramel in it, and I'm like, okay, this can be a nice sweet fragrance. But when I got my nose on it, it was horrendous to me. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like a clusterfuck of so many potent things thrown together, and I didn't like it at all. So that's why I never go based on notes to see and try to find out what I like. All right. So anyways, you let me know how you are, if you're somebody that sticks to one note, or if there's something that you always are happy with, or if you're somebody that cares more about the way it's blended. Another example, I know this is my third one, but with Mandarin Orange, I would think that that's something I'd like. Well, I do like that in a lot of sense, but there are some where I'm like with Clementine, California, where I just don't like them, So notes are such hit and misses to me, that I never really, that's why I don't look at what the notes of a fragrance are before I smell it, because it puts an expectation in my mind. And if my sense of smell, if the fragrance doesn't meet that expectation for me, then I get more let down than I would blind smelling it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.